All the best for all the students. Listen the classes properly and note down the topic important points in your note. Afterwards, you have to write the question answers also. So first, today we are going to start the chapter name Motion and Time. So here we have to know about what is meant by motion. Generally we know about the time in sense what is the time now, what is the when the program will be starting it, this all will be knowing it. But what is meant by motion, so that we have to know it. So before going to that, so you must know the difference between the when the object is moving and when the object is not moving. So here we are saying that the object is in motion, and when we will be saying that the object is at rest. So you have to know the difference between the motion and the rest. So first of all, in this chapter, we will be knowing about some of the topics. In this chapter, we will be studying about motion, what is meant by motion, slow and fast, speed, measurement of speed, measuring instruments of speed, time, measuring instruments of time, distance, time graph, etc. So these all topics will be covered in this chapter. So first we will be going to study about what is meant by motion. When we will be saying that the object is in motion. So here motion, it means that the object is moving from one place to another place. So here when we take any one of the object, for example the car is moving on the road. Will the car will be at the same position? No, it will be changing its position. For example, if we take a tree, with respect to the tree, the car is moving forward direction. Otherwise the car is moving in backward direction. It means the position is changing. When the position of object is changing, then we will be saying that the object is in motion. So here we have to take important point that the object is in motion means with respect to what we have to know. The car is moving on the road, the driver is driving the car. So with respect to the house, when we take it, or with respect to the tree. So here is the tree is there, the car is moving forward direction. So with respect to the tree, the car is moving. That means the position is changing. First the car is near the tree, and after some time when you see it, the car is moving in forward direction. It means the position have been changed with respect to the tree and with respect to the time also. So when the position will be changing with respect to the time and its surroundings, then we will be saying that the object is in motion. Suppose the object is not changing its place at all. It is not changing its position at all. Then we will be saying that the object is in rest. So here we will be noting down two definitions, motion and rest. So once again I will repeat it. Motion means when the object is changing its position with respect to the surroundings and the time, then we will be saying that the object is in motion. And rest means when the object is not changing its position with respect to the surroundings and the time, then we will be saying that the object is in rest position. So here we will be studying about, now we will be in detail we will be discussing about the motion. So for example, now you have to listen carefully. I will be asking some questions also. Now the driver in the car is driving the car. Now the position of the driver is changing or not changing. The driver is in motion or not in motion. You have to note it down. So here we will be observing that the position with respect to the car, the driver position is not changing. So the driver is in a rest position. Now if we take the car with respect to the road, so the car is moving. Is the position is changing or not changing? It's a change. So the car is in motion, but the driver with respect to the car is in rest position. Okay, so you must know that with respect to the water, the position is changing or not changing, you must observe it. So it depends upon the observer. Motion is nothing but it depends upon the, or it is related to the observer. So for some of them it is at rest and for some of them it is at a motion. For example, the train, when you take it, the train is moving. Okay, so when the train is moving, the passenger in the train feels that he is at rest position. But another passenger who is in the platform, he feels that the train is in motion. Okay, so here with respect to the observer, the who is in the train and the who is in the platform, the train's position looks like it is at rest for one of the observer and it is in the motion for another observer. So it will be changing based depends upon the observer. Okay, so here you must note that motion is related to the observer. Okay, so next we'll be taking about motion is of two category we will have it. So one is a uniform motion and another is a non-uniform motion. So what is mean by uniform motion and what is mean by non-uniform motion? Motion is categorized into two types. So here, motion when we take it, will it be the same for same distance and same time interval? No, it will be different. For example, a person is going on a bicycle from where? From Timmapur to Kottur. On bicycle, first person. Second person is going on by bike. Same distance we are having it. Same distance. But who will be coming very fast? Yeah, the person who is coming on the bike. Because he takes a very less time. And here the person will be bicycle person will be taking a more time he will be taking it. Okay, so here the position will be changing it, but the time taken will be the difference you may have it. So here we will be having two types of uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So here first example I will be taking it. When a person is traveling from Fatimapur to Kottur. Okay, so now the person is moving on a bike, for example. Now when he is moving on bike, the road is not proper. So will he be going with the same speed? No, the speed will be changing here. Okay, so here with respect to some time, the position will be changing, the distance covered also will be changing here. But the person who is going on the highway road, for example Kottur to Shemshabad, okay, so when he is going on the highway road, he will be maintaining the same speed. For example, 100 kilometers per hour we take it. Okay, so same speed he will be maintaining. Now, first we will be studying about uniform motion. So in uniform motion, we have taken a crowded place, like for example a marketplace. Okay, in that marketplace, when a person is going on a bicycle or on a bike, can he go with the same speed? No. Once he will be going, he will be stopping. Again he will be moved to certain distance. Again he will be stopped, or he will be raising his speed or slow down. In this way, he will be changing it. Okay, but when you take the person who is going on a highway road, okay, there is no crowd, there is no traffic, everything is not there. So here what will happen? From Kottur to Timmapur. Okay, so from Kottur to Timmapur, he will be covering, for example, it's a 10 meters, so 10 kilometers if you take it up. Okay, so 10 kilometers he is covering 5 minutes he is taking it. Again from Timmapur to Palamakula, again same distance we are having it. How many kilometers? Some 10 kilometers. Again how much time he is taking it? 5 minutes. Okay, again from Timmapur to Palamakula, 10 meters, time taken is 5 minutes. From Palamakul to Shemshabad, same 10 meters, we'll be covering it 5 minutes we'll have it. For example, I'm saying it. Okay, so here the distance covered is the same, 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters. How much time he has taken it? 5 minutes he has taken it. That means same distance, same time he is taking it. Okay, so this type of motion we will be calling it as a uniform motion. Okay, so uniform motion. So now we will be defining it. Uniform motion means the distance covered, equal distance. Okay, the distance covered, equal distance covered in equal intervals of time is called as uniform motion. Once again I will repeat it. Uniform motion means equal distance covered in equal intervals of time is called as a uniform motion. For example, when you take the time, watch. Okay, so in that hours or the seconds, hand will be taking same time, it will be taking it. Okay, to cover same distance will be the same time it will be covering it. So it is a uniform motion we can take. Okay, so that is about the uniform motion. So we will be seeing a figure. So we will draw a table. In one column time interval, in another column distance travel. So first 0 meters to 10 meters, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So this is the distance travel. Time taken is 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. So here distance covered will be the same. So 0, 10. So 10 minus 0, 10 meters. 20 minus 10, 10 meters. 30 minus 20, 10 meters. So here when we observe it, you will be getting 10, 10, 10, 10 meters. And the time when you see it, you will be getting 5 minutes you are going to get. So same distance, same time. So this is called as a uniform motion. Okay, next we will be going for the non-uniform motion. So in non-uniform motion, when we take an example, the person is traveling on a bike or in a car or in a bicycle, any one vehicle you can take it. Okay, so when we take a bike, best example, it's a generally in our daily life we'll be using the bike mostly, so we'll have an experience also. So here when we take, the person is traveling from Gudu, okay, near our place, Gudu to Katwa, Katwa to Kumariguda, Kumariguda to Timmapur, Timmapur to Kottur, for example. So here, how much time he is taking it? For example, Gudu to Katwa, he is taking 5 minutes. Okay, how much distance it is having? Some 5 meters. Next, Katwa to Kumariguda. So Katwa to Kumariguda, it is about 25 meters, for example. Okay, he is taking how much time? Same 5 minutes he is taking it. Now, Kumariguda to Timmapur, he is taking the time is the same 5 minutes, but how much distance it is? It is about 16 meters. Okay, and from now here, Timmapur to next Kottur, he is taking same 5 minutes, but the distance is some 30 meters you are having. Now, when you observe it, the distance traveled will be the difference you will have it, but the time taken will be the same time. So it means sometimes he is going slowly, sometimes he is going very fast. Okay, so due to this variation, the distance covered will be the difference you will have it within the same time interval. Your distance is different, but the time is same. So this we will be saying as a non-uniform motion. So now I will give a definition for the non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion means a body covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time. Okay, once again I will repeat it. A body covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time is called as a non-uniform motion. So now you have understood about the uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So you have to write some examples for uniform motion and for non-uniform motion. 5 examples for the uniform motion, 5 examples for the non-uniform motion. For example, I'll give you the examples. Afterwards, you can write it of your own. For example, the butterfly is moving in the garden. Okay, it's a uniform motion or non-uniform motion? It's a non-uniform motion. Okay, and next, when the fan is rotating. Okay, now is it a uniform motion or non-uniform motion? Yes, it's a uniform motion. And example, one more example, if you take it up, when we are baby is crawling. Okay, so it's a uniform motion or non-uniform motion? It's a non-uniform motion. So like this, you write 5 examples for the uniform motion and 5 examples for the non-uniform motion. So this is the topic. We are going to end it, and the next class we will be studying about the types of motions. Thank you.